Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel at LLB Society. This is Hariri, the creator of LLB Society, and in this session I'm going to narrate a story, or tell you a story, again from Aesop's Fables, with the title of Mercury and the Workmen. And I should acknowledge the source. This story, the text has been adopted from Gutenberg project at gutenberg.org, and it falls into the category of materials in public domain. The author of this post is me, Dr. Mohammad Hussein Hariri, and it was published on February 26, 2021. Okay, so let me narrate the story. A workman felling wood by the side of a river let his axe drop by accident into a deep pool. So there was a laborer or workman felling wood or cutting down or chopping down trees by the side of a river or the bank of a river. Accidentally, he dropped his axe into the deep pool or pond or river. Being thus deprived of the means of his livelihood, he sat down on the bank and lamented his hard fate. So, being thus therefore deprived of, or actually, since he didn't have any other tool or instrument, means instrument or tool of his livelihood, or actually making enough money for his family to survive, let's say, he sat down on the bank, means side of the river. Lamenting means crying over or weeping or wailing, sobbing his hard fate or chance or luck, bad luck. Mercury appeared and demanded the cause of his tears. So, Mercury appeared from the river and demanded or asked for the reason for his crying. After he told him his misfortune or bad luck, Mercury plunged into the stream. So Mercury dived into the river and, bringing up a golden axe, inquired if that were the one he had lost. So instead of his ordinary axe, Mercury just brought out an axe made of gold or golden axe, and inquired or asked if that was the one he had lost. Mercury asked, "Was it the gold that you had lost?" On his saying that it was not his, so the workman said, "No, it doesn't belong to me." Mercury disappeared beneath, means underneath or below, the water a second time. So when Mercury noticed that it was not the workman's axe, Mercury again disappeared and dived into the water to fetch the workman's real axe. Returned with a silver, but this time actually the second time returned with a silver axe in his hand instead of golden axe, silver axe, and again asked the workman if it were his. Instead of was, we have a were, because actually it is unreal, okay, grammatically speaking. So Mercury showed the silver axe to the workman and said, "Oh, how about this one? Is it yours?" Okay. When the workman said it was not, he dived into the pool for the third time and brought up the axe that had been lost. So for the third time, Mercury dived into the river, and this time actually Mercury got the real axe that the workman had lost. The workman claimed it, and expressed his joy at its recovery. So, claimed it. He said that it belongs to me, it is mine, and expressed his joy at its recovery. Recovery means regaining, or let's say finding again, retrieval. And the workman said, it is mine. Mercury, pleased with his honesty, gave him the golden and silver axes in addition to his own. So, because of the workman's honesty, Mercury, just because he was satisfied or pleased with his honesty, he just granted the workman, who was a poor person, both of their golden and silver axes, and also his own axe. So he became rich. The workman. And the workman, on his return to his house, related to his companions all that had happened. So, on his return to his house, related, pay attention, related means narrated, or told the story, or described what had happened, or verdict, the account, to his companions, or friends, all that had happened. So he just narrated the story. One of them at once means immediately resolved to try and secure the same good fortune for himself. One of his companions or friends immediately resolved or decided to try and secure his, as a verb, means obtain or acquire. So he decided to get the same good fortune. Fortune here means a lot of money or good chance, but here actually it refers to materialism, riches for himself. He ran to the river and threw his axe on purpose into the pool at the same place, and sat down on the bank to weep. So he imitated, the greedy person imitated what the workman had done. So he ran to the river, threw his axe on purpose, purposefully, intentionally into the pool at the same place, and sat down on the bank to weep. Weep means to sob, S-O-B, to cry severely and intensely. So he just made a scene. Mercury appeared to him just as he hoped he would. And having learned the cause of his grief or sorrow, lamentation, plunged into the stream and brought up a golden axe, inquiring if he had lost it. So the same thing happens here, according to the plan. So Mercury appears and asks for the sorrow or sadness of the greedy man, and when he noticed that, he just plunged into the water or lake or whatever and brought up a golden axe and asked if it was his. The workman seized it greedily and declared that truly it was the very same axe that he had lost. So he just lied, because he was a liar, and the second workman, who was a greedy man, seized it, or let's say caught it immediately, or let's say captured it or grabbed it greedily, with a lot of greed or avarice, and declared or announced that truly it was the very same axe that he had lost. He said, it does belong to me. It is my axe. Mercury, displeased at his knavery. Knavery means dishonesty lack of honesty, okay, dishonesty. Mercury, who was aware of his knavery or dishonesty, not only took away the golden axe, but refused to recover for him the axe he had thrown into the pool. So what happens here? So Mercury took away the golden axe, and also he didn't he didn't try to get the real axe out of the river. So actually the second workman, who was a greedy man, lost everything. I mean, lost also his own axe. So from this story, it is supposed that supposedly actually this proverb originates: honesty is the best policy. And according to Webster dictionary, it means it is used to say that telling the truth is better than lying, even when it is hard to do. So we always need to tell the truth and nothing except the truth. Source of definition: merriam-webster.com. New words and expressions. 1. Fell means cut down or chop down. 2. By accident, accidentally. 3. Pool, pond, lake. 4. Means, here means method, tool, instrument, and income. Livelihood means source of income, living. Bank here means the side or edge of a river or pool or pond or pool. Lament means moan, grieve, cry. Plunge into, dive into. Inquire, ask. Recovery, retrieval, regaining. Relate, narrate, describe a story. Companion, friend. Resolve, make up one's mind or decide. To secure, to obtain, or to acquire. Whip, sob, cry, wail. Seize, snatch, take hold of. Declare, state, announce. Knavery, dishonesty, deceit. Now let me show you the metadata or some technical information about this lesson. Yeah, this lesson falls into the category of learn English with short stories. We have nearly 60 short stories and fairy tales in English, together with podcasts and also new vocabulary. This lesson is suitable for advanced English learners. This is actually has been extracted from Aesop's Fables. Also, it reflects these key terms such as avarice means greed, covet, greed, greediness, greedy, honesty. Honesty is the best policy. If you just click on any individual of them, you will see more lessons, related lessons. Materialism, and also good for upper intermediate English learners. And some related lessons: the farmer and the stork, the ass and his purchaser, and justice. One of the words from 504 absolutely essential words. Remember, you can just register at the LB Society to access over 3,314 lessons so far. And the number is expanding every day. And you can actually leave your comments here if you have any question. And here, pay attention to this part, all lessons in categories. You will see all of the over 3,300 lessons in these categories. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. Hope you found it useful. Take care of yourself, and till the next time, bye-bye.